So I saw a couple of people that has commented that Supabase and render is not working together, as I am showing in this video, one of my first videos that I'm showing how to install n8n on cloud for free with render and Supabase. So I have just tested it, it worked, and I deleted the project from Supabase and I deleted the web service from render, and I'm gonna make it again now, and I'm gonna follow the document that I already gave just under the link of this video, and I'm gonna include it in the link of this video as well. So for these environmental variables, you can go straight away and copy them from below and this URL. Let's start. What we have to do is we have to go to render and make an account. I have already an account. I'm not gonna do them again. So just create an account in Supabase. Save your passwords and usernames, everything. And here, this is the organization name. So I don't have any projects. Okay, in render, I don't have anything. You can see no projects, nothing, just my username. So let's start. Here we have to deploy a web service, which is going to be connected to Supabase. Let me go again to Excalibur and show what is it. So this in Supabase, this is going to be our database. What is this? Okay, let me make it. Okay, this is our database. So Supabase will be our database. All of the files and everything will be stored here. And here on this box, this is gonna be our n8n in render. And this is gonna be hosted in render. This will go and get write details and files into the database, and it's gonna be able to read the files and all of the workflows, histories, and etc. everything from Supabase. Why we are doing it? Because even if we deploy and even if we update this render n8n instance, or even if we want to for example leave render and go to Hostinger, and we can just get the Supabase project details, so this database details, and put them in the environmental variable of the n8n in, let's say, in Hostinger, n8n Hostinger, put the details, and it's gonna be straight away be able to go write and read from the same database. But we have to remove this one because they're gonna be duplicated and your workflow are gonna duplicate themselves. And this is the thing, to have one main database for all of our workflows and everything, which is gonna be saved, and safely you can change your providers for n8n hosting and etc. And that's it. And you can get your workflows from the database backed up as well. So this is completely free plan. I don't have anything here. Like, this is not a paid account or something. Let's create new project. Project name n8n test, we're gonna say. Create a password. Okay, save this password somewhere. So remember this password and save it. From region, I am in London, so I'm gonna choose London. And that's it. Create new project. Okay, we have created new project, 0 tables, n8n test. Click to connect, and here on connect, click here and transaction pooler. I think everyone is using this direct connection, which is wrong. Transaction pooler, as I'm showing in the previous video. I'm gonna show it again. Now, we're gonna need this thing and parts of this. Let's go to render now. Deploy a web service. We're gonna choose the existing image. Here we're gonna say n8n io/n8n, and they have this Docker image. We're gonna say connect. name n8n test, and here on region I'm gonna choose what to choose, EU Central, because it's closer to me, and here I'm gonna choose free, just free one. And here on the environmental variables that I am showing here, all of them. Let's start from beginning. n8n protocol, which is HTTPS. Add environmental variable. Webhook URL, leave blank for now, I am saying, because we don't know still what link render is gonna give us. Let's go. DB type. Here we're gonna say Postgres DB. DB. Postgres DB, yeah. DB Postgres database. Copy, paste, Postgres. That's it. And then here on Postgres database host, we go here, paste it. Here on the host, from Supabase, we are getting, here again, I'm gonna repeat, transaction pooler. After the at, we have AWS EU West up to the .com. Go here, paste it. That's it. The next environmental variable, DB port. Paste it. The port is the port here, 6543. Paste it here. Again, next environmental variable. Postgres database schema. It is public. Add environmental variable. Postgres user. Supabase user here. Here we have to go and get this one, Postgres dot, these all letters up to the comma, column, where just before your password. Copy this. This is our user. Paste environmental variable, and now database Postgres password. Just 2 minutes ago I told you to save your password. So here I'm gonna put my password. I'm gonna move the window so I'm not gonna cut anything from this video. Add environmental variable. Okay, my password is already here. What else? Generic time zone. Coming here, generic time zone. We say Europe/London. Your one may be different. Check what you can put here. For example, US New York or America New York. You can search in Gemini, for example, what kind of variable to put there. n8n encryption key. Okay, this one. We are putting encryption key here. What I'm saying in the cloud. To generate this key, go to this website. We are opening this website. Click generate key. Encryption key 256. Copy this key. Paste it here and save it somewhere. For example, on your notepad or somewhere. I am saving it into a notepad. And save this document somewhere, because if you want to move your n8n instance from render to hosting or to railway, wherever you want, this encryption key is going to be the only key that n8n is going to want to open and to be able to encrypt your credentials and workflows. Otherwise, there is no point of doing the whole thing. It's not going to work. Okay, and next environmental variable is time zone. Time zone, again, Europe, London. That's it. All of the environmental variables. Everything. Just webhook URL here is not set. And also now I saw
can use to access our blind.
now I see one mistake that I made maybe when I was writing. Yeah, when I was writing the environmental variables, one mistake that I made here is not n8n webhook URL, but it's n8 just webhook URL. And that's it. And also from the updates of n8n, there is one more environmental variable. I think it was n8n runners enabled, and it was true. I think I'm not gonna add it now. We're gonna see it later when we run. So if something, we're gonna add it as well, so you're gonna know what to do. Okay, let me just get this, and I have to copy this. I'm gonna copy it in here, and just this one I'm gonna edit it to webhook URL, not n8n webhook URL. And later on I'm gonna put this in the description of this video even, or just I'm gonna put a link. Okay, we have the service, deploy web service. Now it has to deploy the service in render and use our Supabase project for database, as I showed you here. Let's see now. It has to go and okay, I have written some Postgres database DB type. I missed post. Let me stop this deployment. Okay, service name. Cancel deploy because I've missed this. Edit. DB type is Postgres DB. Okay. Save and deploy. Updated environmental variables. Now let's go to logs and check. Okay, starting services. Oh yeah, this one. Running n8n without task runners is depreciated. Task runners will be turned on by default in future versions. So we have to put this environmental variable and just make it true. And we're gonna make it now. So you can see editor is accessible via this local host. And now in order to get our URL for webhook is this one. Just copy this URL. This is gonna be our webhook. Now we can go and access it. Now it's gonna wake up the service, and we can access our n8n, but webhook URL is not gonna be this one, but it's gonna be localhost. Now, because we are using a free service, your free instance will spin down with inactivity, which can delay requests by 50 seconds or more. This is why when it is inactive, it's gonna spin it down. So now it has to go and load the application. And I'm showing it live, so I'm not gonna cut anything from this video straight. I am gonna put title, description. I'm gonna make all of these variables, everything available, and just upload this video as an update for my old video, because it's uploaded when it's 3rd July. Let's see the logs. Okay, we can see the editor is accessible now. So we have to be able to access it. Still loading. New open port. Initialize in n8n. Your service is live. Detected new open port again. Okay, editor now is accessible. And now we're gonna see the registration page of n8n because it's gonna be the first time that I'm logging in here. Yes, email. I'm just gonna use any email, just some password that I'm gonna use. Just get started straight away. I'm not gonna fill anything here. Send me the free license key. So just click it. So you're gonna receive the free license key. And as you can see, our n8n is working. Let's start from scratch. Webhook. And here on webhook, you can see localhost. So it's not gonna work. Let's put a sticky note here and save it just to know that this workflow is test workflow and it's saved. So we can know. And here you can see 45 tables. So just please follow every step by step in order to work and to do it. I think you are doing some mistake that here from the connect, you are not hitting transaction puller. You are just trying to use this direct connection and stuff. This is why you tell me that it's not IPv4 compatible, but it is. And I saw it maybe 5-6 people that are commented, and I have a couple of emails as well. This is why I decided to do this video to show that it still works. And now what we're gonna do, we have saved it and we know that it is saved. When we go to home page, we have it tests. Now we're gonna update it. So go to environmental variables. Here we got just have to copy this URL because this is what we're gonna use. Edit. And here on webhook URL, we're pasting this URL. And that's it. And also add one more environmental variable. And let's go to logs and just see this new environmental variable that we have to add. n8n runners enabled, and just make it true. True. Save and deploy. Let's close this now. This one as well. Save and deploy we said. Let's go to events or logs. So we can see it's starting our service. And now when we have the service started, the editor now is accessible. It's gonna be not this, but it's gonna be the URL that we have put on the webhook URL. And remember that this is for testing purposes, because when you install it right now, you're gonna be able to use it for free. But when you leave, for example, your automations to run in the backend, they are not gonna be able to run. For example, if you schedule for tomorrow some automation, it's not gonna be able to work because of this. Your free instance will spin down with inactivity. So every time it has to be active. Maybe if you keep open, I don't know, your n8n, or just keep sending requests every second or something, maybe then it will be up for it. But why I'm showing it and I'm telling even on my video, start free and go pro when ready, because you can start for completely free and you can use webhook URLs, everything. You can see, yeah, available your primary URL, this, stopping n8n, and now it's gonna start it in the other one. There are depreciations related. Okay, now this other environmental variable, as you can see, it's not mentioned here. So we have everything is okay. Let's go to the URL. It's still gonna be not up because on the logs we can see that it's not up. Okay, available. Let's see. And now, because we are launching it for second time, when we go in, our workflow has to be saved inside, because this database has this workflow. Let's see. Task runner attempt. Okay, editor now is accessible. And as you can see, our workflow is here, saved. Here everything is working. Here we can see that everything is okay. These errors are normal. I don't know, on my local host I have them as well, but this doesn't make n8n to not work. You can see the sticky note that we have, webhook URL, and here you can see that we have our public URL right now, so we can access this data, or we can send data here to this n8n instance. Let's test HTTP request. Okay, get request. I'm gonna make a get request to my website, for example, muro-ai.com, and now it has to give us the website details here on HTML. Okay, you can see Muro AI automations, name, rank math, everything is here. So HTTP request is working. We have connection to internet. Let's test the webhook. Let's copy the test webhook. Go to Postman. Just sign in or sign up for free. Anyway. Okay. When we are in, let's go and test just some API here. We're gonna send a post request to this URL, and we're gonna say key test. We're gonna say success. Go to n8n. Here we're gonna listen for test event. It is waiting. Send, and we have our query test success. Our webhook is working as well. So now you have a completely free n8n instance on cloud that you can start building your workflow, testing and doing everything. And when you are ready to work, for example, to start building and trying your automations and etc., just go here to upgrade and view plans, for example. And here we are on hobby plan. what is this? Pricing package and etc. No, this is not the plan. You have to just find the plan where was the $7 plan. And that's it. Just click the $7 one. Plan benefits, current plan, hobby. Let's see upgrade plan. Workspace, no. 1 megabyte. Services, yeah. n8n service. So for this service, let's see settings of this service. Yeah, free. We can update. Please enter your payment information to instance get higher limits. So here on instance types, which is free now, when you get your payment information in, you can update it to the $7 one, and that's it. You're gonna have it for free, and it's gonna be able to run because we cannot upgrade our instance right now. Yeah, starter. It's gonna be 7 because it's gonna spin down when we are on free one because they are saving resources, obviously. And that's it. Here I'm using the standard one. Since the beginning I'm using the standard one. I didn't have any problems with them, any. Now I started to use their disks as well. I have added one gigabyte of disk because I've been doing my backups on their disks as well. And that's it. Here is the Supabase database. All of the tables are here. Our render is working now. Our n8n is working. We can create new workflow. You can choose. You can see this is the latest updates, the templates. Yeah, trigger manually, on chat message. Everything is here. So that's it. I'm gonna let me get now this document. So webhook protocol. Let me add here. What was it? n8n. Runners or runner. What was this environmental variable? Let me check it. Environment. Show more runners enabled. Okay. Runners enabled, which is equal to true with small letters. And that's it. Everything is done. Now do not try to use this encryption key because now when I finish this video I'm gonna straight away delete this environment, this web service and application. I just made this video because I saw a lot of comments and emails again. And that's it. I'm gonna include this file and I'm gonna get the transcript of this video. I'm gonna make an SOP with ChatGPT and I'm gonna include it so you will be able to come here on my free community in the classroom YouTube video vault, and here you're gonna see the date when this video is published, and on the video date you can come here. When you click you're gonna see the video here, and just next to the video you can see the files. Like on this one you can see the files, so I'm gonna upload them and that's it. Link for this free community is gonna be down in the description. And yeah, hopefully you're gonna be able to build it. If there are some errors and etc, again, maybe I don't know, but I'm sure that it has to work. It may be from the region or something, if some of the regions are not be able to connect or something. But I know a lot of people that are using this one, so it has to work. You just have to come here again for last time I'm showing, not direct connection, transaction puller, and use this. That's it. Thank you very much. Hope it helps. See you in the next video. And subscribe because rest 5 of the videos that I'm uploading now, the 6 video series are coming. So yeah, see you there.